This is Empowered Magazine Investigates. I'm your host, Anelia Sutton. Let's begin.
New York Mayor Eric Adams has been indicted on 5 federal public corruption charges, including bribery and wire fraud. Let's break down what this means for the city, the mayor's future, and the broader implications for public trust in government. On September 25, 2024, federal prosecutors announced the indictment of Mayor Eric, marking a significant turn in a high-profile investigation that has been unfolding over the past several months. Eric, who took office in January 2022, has faced scrutiny regarding his administration's financial dealings and alleged corruption since before he even stepped into office. The charges against him include conspiracy to commit bribery, which alleges that he and his associates solicited bribes from businesses seeking to do business with the city. Additionally, the wire fraud charges suggest that he may have misled federal authorities about the sources of campaign contributions, raising serious questions about his fundraising practices. This investigation has not only involved the mayor but also key figures in his administration, creating a web of intrigue that extends into various sectors of city governance. This indictment comes after a lengthy investigation that has reportedly included surveillance, wiretaps, and testimonies from numerous witnesses. The investigation initially began as a look into several city contracts awarded to private businesses, but quickly escalated as investigators found links to Eric and his inner circle. Reports indicate that some businesses felt pressured to contribute to the mayor's campaign in exchange for favorable treatment in city contracts, a troubling practice that raises alarms about ethical governance. In a recent press conference, Mayor Eric vehemently denied all allegations against him, stating, "I have always acted in the best interest of New Yorkers. These charges are baseless and politically motivated." He expressed confidence that he would be vindicated in court, asserting that the investigation is part of a larger political strategy to undermine his administration. Eric has called for a fair trial and emphasized his commitment to serving the public, despite the legal battles ahead. Public reaction has been mixed. Supporters of Eric argue that the charges are an attack on a mayor who is working tirelessly to improve the city, particularly in the wake of challenges posed by the pandemic and economic recovery. Critics, however, view the indictment as evidence of systemic issues within his administration and a betrayal of public trust. Many New Yorkers are left wondering how these charges could affect ongoing city initiatives aimed at revitalizing communities and addressing social issues. Public corruption is not a new issue in New York City, which has a long history of political scandals and indictments. In fact, the city has seen several high-profile cases in the past 2 decades that have resulted in convictions and major shakiness within local government. This indictment not only raises questions about Eric, but also puts a spotlight on the need for transparency and accountability in city politics. The memory of past scandals lingers, making many citizens skeptical about the motives of their elected officials. The implications of this indictment extend far beyond Eric himself. It raises serious concerns about the integrity of the democratic process in New York City and could potentially affect upcoming elections. With midterm elections approaching, the focus on corruption may influence voter sentiment, leading to calls for reform in how political campaigns are financed and how public contracts are awarded. Advocacy groups are already mobilizing to push for stricter regulations and oversight to prevent similar situations in the future. This case will serve as a crucial test of the judicial system's ability to hold public officials accountable. It also highlights the importance of campaign finance reform, which could prevent similar situations from arising in the future. Lawmakers may feel pressure to enact changes that restore faith in the electoral process and ensure that public service remains untarnished by private interests. As this story develops, we'll continue to bring you updates and insights on the indictment of a sitting mayor and its repercussions. What do you think about these charges against Mayor Eric? Do you believe they will impact his ability to govern? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates. We will continue to monitor this developing story and provide updates as more information becomes available.
Dear viewers and subscribers, you know as well as we do that the American justice system is damaged beyond repair and rotten to the core with corrupt cops, corrupt private attorneys, corrupt public defenders, corrupt prosecutors, corrupt judges, corrupt politicians who lie to get into office and lie to stay in office, And let's not forget about the countless government officials who are corrupt and serve no one but their own interests. All of these groups of officials have one thing in common, which is that they fail to serve and protect the very people they are supposed to serve and protect, because the entire system is corrupt from the top. That begins with the Department of Justice. That's why Anelia has dedicated herself to restoring justice by publishing daily content on social media. She is a passionate advocate for social justice and legal empowerment, who began her journey into legal research as a legal abuse survivor. Anelia is doing the work to get rid of an unfair and unjust system, but she can't do it alone. She needs your support now. You can support this important work by simply hitting the follow button. Remember, the people you choose to follow on social media is who you amplify. So follow Anelia Sutton on this platform and across all social media platforms to amplify her mission for justice reform. Next, you can support Anelia by giving a contribution for her justice reform initiatives on aneliasutton.com/now. Your contribution, as little as $8, is critical to restore accountability, transparency, and justice for all back into the justice system. All right, let's get the engagement going here. Do all of the button things, so hit the like button, share this video, and comment hashtag Anelia Sutton. Stay tuned for more updates, and I'll see you in the next video. Check the video description box for all of Anelia's social media links and more helpful links mentioned in this video. Remember, knowledge is power. Unity is power, so stand together with Anelia for justice. United we stand, united we win. Thank you for watching, and thank you for all of your support.
I believe that legal education and personal finance are two sides of the same coin, because corrupt officials target people who don't know their rights and are struggling financially. But with the right financial tool, you can protect yourself by building your personal credit, and that's where the Self card comes in. It's not just a secure credit card, but a powerful shield of protection and a symbol of empowerment. Don't let financial struggles allow corrupt officials to put a target on your back. Take control of your personal finances now. Build credit, build dreams. Get the Self card today on aneliasutton.com/self. You can also find a link in the video description box. This video is sponsored by Mission Possible University, a school I founded with courses dedicated to equal access to justice and closing the wealth gap. Join more than 4,000 students and over 20,000 alumni in the pursuit of brave ideas on missionpossibleuniversity.com. Please remember to hit the like, share, subscribe, and the bell notification.